have all of us that we're excited just to be hanging out with each other. And there's this aura, and I kind of talked about it during our meeting, is that, you know, I want all these guys to come to our national conference in Denver, because it's like this, but times 100 from students all across the country. And that's where we go back to talking about how big of a national issue this is, that we continue to work on drug policy reform. Is there anything that you guys want to say?
Well, this is representatives from each chapter. I want to say that I was part of Students for Barack Obama in the 2008 campaign in Indiana, and for a while it was like me and 5 other kids, and that grew to being the entire student body, and we got Obama to win the state of Indiana.
Yeah.
And you know, right now you see like what, 15, 20 kids, but there's 6 chapters, and we all have our own people that we manage, and it's a fluid thing. And as the political cycle heats up, our numbers in our race are only going to grow and swell, and our influence is only going to improve and increase. And that, yes, this is the year. 2012, we're going to legalize marijuana in Oregon. And SSDP is going to lead the charge.
Did you pick an initiative?
We did pick an initiative. I'm glad you asked. And once again, I just want to reiterate that this isn't picking one initiative as in these are the only people that we're going to work with, or this is, you know, the only way that we think that we can win. This is coming from a pragmatic standpoint. This is, you know, all of these people are incredibly smart. I just found out. It looked the part, but now I know. Because the discourse that we just had was very logical. It was very organized, and I really think that the way that we can discuss and the way that we do discuss drug policy reform here in Oregon can really set an example for other people to follow. Like I mentioned, you know, USC is hosting this type of conference tomorrow, but with 5 initiatives. And you know, when we have students that are stepping up like this to take charge on unity and all of these social justice issues, you know, not just marijuana, but we work on drug policy in general. There's a whole other ballgame, by the way. Yeah, so we have chosen to endorse the Citizens for Sensible Law Enforcement Initiative.
And we chose so unanimously. It was every single one.
Which one is that? That's the M24?
That's the I-24, the constitutional amendment.
Yeah, for sure.
With that said, we know that the other initiatives are still going to be needing help, and they're still going to be running. And you know, we're not asking for anyone to concede. In fact, the more people that we have working on the issue in general, that's a positive thing. Reach out to us. Just because we did not necessarily pick your initiative to be our primary focus, we're growing. And that's something that we really want you to take advantage of. We want to help you, and you can help us, and we can present you know, this unified front to Oregon and set an example for across the country, for other SSDP chapters to follow, other colleges to start their own chapters, other states, as far as getting something passed.
And we want to bring in the other people. We want to build the movement and the momentum of one initiative so that we can actually get something on the ballot. And then we can do all the stuff about the regulations and the specifics of the statute after the facts during that 6-month period. But right now, we need to build the momentum for that one initiative so we actually have a chance